Next item on the agenda is encroachment, 2 issues. The first one is regarding Andrew, and I will ask Cindy to abstain.
Yeah.
And the second one is regarding Put Up, and I will ask Justin to abstain. So Andrew, you have the floor for the first one.
All right. What I'm asking for is an easement so I can put 2 air conditioner units next to the building for the apartments that I'm putting over here. They would be located, you got that back door that goes into the back of the building where before it begins to tin. And you got that tin space of about 10 feet between that wooden garage door and the door. That's where I want to set them. And I know there's some concerns with the sidewalk there. Well, the sidewalk pretty much goes to the end of the brick building, and then the rest is in such, decay that there hasn't been grass grown over it, and you can hardly see it in the first place. And what I had thought about doing, I was going to pour concrete there. The units would sit out to about the front edge of the concrete, which is now about 4 feet from the building. And then if I poured another 3 to 4 feet out beyond that, so somebody could actually walk around if they did use the sidewalk. I was going to do something like that. Then I would also put in about 4 posts along that part so nobody can drive further into it or cover up the sidewalk. And I guess that's really about it. So I got a little picture which shows it if it helps you guys. It's not very good, but it's a scribble. But if you look there's a back door, and you got the garage door. They'd be sit there, and then that kind of shows what I would had in mind. What's that?
This is what your plans are. This is where the sidewalk is right now.
Yeah, and this is the back door, that gray back door. This is that wooden garage door. This is where the tin begins right here. They'd probably sit right about there, and then the sidewalk, I'd just continue it right to here. And then if you ever look beyond there, there really isn't nothing for sidewalk anyways, but I mean, the guy can always put something in there too, so it does continue to the alley. So.
Is the roof an option?
Second story roof is foam. The more you put on the foam roofs, it's never good. Because every spot you got up on the foam roof, you got a chance for a leak. That back part, could be an option, but well, then you gotta get something made to set them on, and then I think it looks like crap personally. Put them on that lower part back roof. So,
Are you gonna heat them buildings, Andrew?
propane.
Where's that going?
Well, and that was another issue that which would come up later, but I suppose I can bring it up now. Then again, you got another spot with propane issue, and if you've ever drove through the alley on this side of town, everybody else has got their propane tanks on whatever side, wherever they can fit them in pretty much, regardless of whose property it may be. But I was gonna wait till if the city ever got possession of that lot to ask for an easement to put one on the back corner of that lot. I'd stay 10 feet away from the building, for Iowa code on a 500-gallon tank. So unless the guy went with like 250-gallon tanks, then the guy could put them right next to the building, possibly, and get away with it. So.
Because the city property goes right up to the south of that.
Yeah, it's right up to the edge. Yeah, it's right up to the brick wall. So, and there really is no other spot over there to put one. And if you tried going with electric heat, they wouldn't be able to afford to heat it. There's no way for getting a rental unit unless you stuck a ton of money and went geothermal. And heat pump furnaces, I've done the research on that, and they even recommend those for more warmer climates, which don't get below 40 too often, and if you have those, you still got to have propane backup. So, because then they start using it when it gets below a certain temperature. So.
What about mounting them up on the wall a little bit like Nathan? I drove down the alley there on people that don't have the land. He's got his mounted kind of up on the side of the building.
His
up
unit?
out of the way, yeah, his air conditioner
I guess I've never seen it.
for his main store.
Aren't they sitting right in that alleyway for the big store, for the new one?
Yeah, for the new one, they're sitting in between the two
between
buildings.
those.
Yeah. And that main one, I guess I never did see.
And he's got that kind of mounted up on the wall.
Yeah. I mean, the guy could mount on the wall, it's just gonna stick out. I mean, unless the guy can put it on the other side, but then again, you're encroaching on the other part, so. And if you're looking for somebody to hopefully build there someday, you know, eventually all they're gonna do is set their propane tank back there anyways, probably next to the one that I would need to set back there to heat the place, so.
Well, legally, we don't have any rights to that property yet.
No. I really. Don't like that too much, I guess.
How soon do you have to know, Andrew?
Fairly soon, so it can get done.
Nobody really uses sidewalks in town.
I just think, you know, you put it on that back part where it's tinned on the roof, you know, I mean, it can be done, I just don't think it would look very good, but whatever. I don't wanna put it up on that top of that foam roof up on top, and it's just gonna create more problems later.
Okay, if somebody angle parked up here, where does the parking end up here, the sidewalk?
Right there, you got about 2 spots for about 2 cars there. You could possibly fit 3. And then there's about 18 feet from the edge of the street to here is what I measured off about what that would be, so. So it doesn't get, I mean, 18 feet is plenty of room for a person to even parallel park along there yet. Right along that side.
So for your renters, it would work out parking on that side.
Yeah, it would, yeah. I mean,
That's where they're gonna have to park, I think.
yeah.
So technically, it would be, well, there's the picture right there.
Yeah.
So technically, it would be parking for the renters anyway.
I mean, there's nothing paved there now. It's weeds growing through whatever's there.
Yeah.
But there is at least one spot there.
Oh, you can fit 2, if, up to that door, you can fit at least 2 vehicles from where they did the landscaping last year up to that door. There's
Okay.
room for a double spot right there. That's not a problem.
So what is the council thinking?
So this is gonna be, I understand, this is gonna be, this is a
Take the
sidewalk
sidewalk
and this is
and
gonna be
wow.
sidewalk,
Yeah.
not around it. And these are posts. Yeah. Are you still gonna put a garage in? Are you gonna use that back building for a garage?
Where that garage door is, I plan on putting some garage doors there yet too, eventually. So, it's just a matter of getting to it.
So then they're gonna have to, they'll end up walking all the way out and around to get into the apartments.
What do you mean?
If
Oh,
they-
if I
If they
did,
use the garage.
yeah, then end up walking all the way around anyways. But
So
it's,
basically, it's just gonna be access for the renters.
I mean,
Well, I guess anybody could, I suppose we're not on track right now because the sidewalk isn't complete here.